sign. It says Times Square Wheel. Times Square Wheel. There's the booth to buy the ticket. There where you buy the ticket. They're probably testing it, that's why it's moving slowly. I don't see myself paying $20 going around. $20 for adult, $15 for kids. I made a mistake in my last video. It's $20 for adult, $15 for kids, and to skip the line, $35. I don't understand how that means skipping the line. This means maybe if you buy online. How you're gonna skip people? Gotta be standing in a line. Nah, you can't do that. That's absurd. Setting up the line, people come and buy the ticket. They're setting up, people get in a line to go to the ride. Newspaper.
Back.
We
have to get that for our sister channel as well. So, yeah.
Canal 45 en español, canal 1 en inglés.
Oh, wait. You don't say No, I wish.
Hablo.
There's the rules and regulation. What to do, not to do. When are they going to open? Today?
Yeah, well, at 12.
At 12?
Yeah.
They're going to open at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to shut it off, come back at 12. Eyewitness News is here, so since I'm here, I might as well stay. Record the first round.
That's a lesson for every young person sitting at home this morning. That as the Avengers begin to look more like us, you could be a superhero too. By getting the vaccination and protecting your family, your neighborhood, your city, and your country. You know, they may not all wear capes, But since the earliest days of this pandemic in the streets of New York, the doctors, the nurses, and healthcare professionals, the heroes of Somos, have taken to the streets to protect our communities and our people. And it's my honor this morning to introduce you to the chairman of Somos Community Care, Dr. Ramon DOH.
Good morning, everyone. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful New York City. The heroes are here. My friends, during difficult time in this city, when the goal was so difficult, the unknown was so high, these doctors, nurses, and personnel were right there fighting this battle from the beginning. I would like you to give a round of applause to each one of them. Somos is working in these communities that nobody understands and believe they were the one more affected. We knew from the beginning. Yes, our neighborhoods, the south of the Bronx, the Brooklyn, the Heights, everywhere, Jackson Heights, Corona, Queens, you know what happened. But resilient is the way I would call these people. Resilient with real heroes in real life. 1.5 million meals, 1.4 vaccine in the arms about testing, all the school working with the New York and the mayor. It was unbelievable what we achieved working together. And New York is back. Yes, we still have to use the mask, but we still have to do the most important piece, is get the vaccine. It's an act of love to get the vaccine home. Right now, close to 100 million people in the country hasn't done it. A lot of them young people. We need to get close. This is why today we're unveiling this. Thank you to Mayor de Blasio and Commissioner of Health, the President of Manhattan Board of Presidents, to be here with us, because this is one in a lifetime. How come people come together? My friends, some of these doctors and personnel, for the first 7 months of this pandemic, went home at 8 p.m. to start praying. By night to continue working. 6 o'clock in the morning they were ready to test the vaccine. We have lost 12 doctors. It hasn't been easy for us. But we knew that we made a difference. And we will continue working with the city of New York, the state of New York, to continue bringing whenever it's needed. And anything that is needed. And we don't need a vaccine. We ourselves, we made a sign to get in and work for the people that are in need in the city of New York. Thank you. Okay. Bueno, tengo que decirlo en español. Señores, estos son los héroes que desde el primer momento, cuando nadie sabía qué hacer, cuando las cosas eran oscuras, un grupo dijo, nuestros barrios van a ser los más afectados. Se abrieron en New York un centro porque alguien estaba en una fiesta, de seguro que fueron las minorías los que estaban sirviendo la comida, los que estaban dando la bebida. Tienen que estar infectados. Empezamos a hacer los test, nos vimos primeros en el Stock Exchange y nos dimos cuenta, que teníamos telemedicina, que el 70% de la gente que nos llamaba en Queens y el Bronx tenían síntomas. Abrimos los centros diagnósticos, el resto es historia. Quiero dar las gracias por el gran trabajo que hemos hecho juntos en la ciudad de Nueva York, y aquí está el comisionado de salud con nosotros, porque trabajando juntos hemos logrado hacer los cambios. 1.5 millones de comida, 1.2 millones de vacunas. Testing, ni siquiera puedo decir cuánto. todas las escuelas, todos los centros, todas las iglesias, católicas, no católicas, cristianas, no cristianas, judías, donde se nos pidió fuera de la ciudad, en otros estados. Fuimos también y mandamos videos. La gente de Somos, hoy, trabajando junto con Marva, gracias a este partnership que estamos haciendo, estamos logrando y haciendo historia, porque la ciudad de Nueva York tiene que volver, seguir con las máscaras hasta que nos digan las autoridades que no, y ponernos la tercera dosis, hacer que los jóvenes se vacunen, cada uno va a recibir un libro cómico, un comic book, nosotros decimos un paquito en nuestro país, un paquito de colección a aquellos jóvenes que vengan a vacunarse. Así que adelante, muchas gracias.
Thank you, Ramon. You are a hero. You know, I'm usually behind the scenes, so I'm not used to this. My name is Henry Munoz, and I'm the founder of Somos US. But today's about spreading the word, not spreading the virus. And the only way to do that is to explain, in particular to young people, the science at play here in this virus. So I want to welcome our partner to the stage, the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene, Dr. David Chokshi.
My boss, my boss, my boss.
Good morning, buenos dias a todos.
Buenos días.
Well, I'm truly thrilled to be among so many superheroes. Yes, of course, the Avengers, but also everyone from Marvel Comics, and importantly, all of the physicians and healthcare providers from Somos, but also every New Yorker here who is ready to be part of our courageous mission to turn the page on COVID in our city. You've heard it from me before. Vaccination is the greatest superpower we have in the fight against COVID-19. But we also have to acknowledge that nothing is powerful enough by itself to overcome every single obstacle standing in victory's way, especially obstacles as daunting as misinformation and fear. That's why personal and honest communication, trusted leadership, compassion, and our greatest resource of all, the wisdom and passion of our children, are needed so desperately. Countless times during the pandemic, I have looked at my own daughter and derived inspiration from her boldness and her empathy. And our hope is that the Avengers will help us to recognize the many superpowers we already have in our neighborhoods, in our families, and in ourselves, and to learn to use them to build vaccine confidence, to get vaccines into the arms of every single New Yorker who is eligible, and to do the always heroic work of reducing health inequities. So thank you to each of you for choosing to be public health heroes. Ahora, un poco en español también. Estoy muy emocionado de estar aquí entre superhéroes. No solamente entre los Vengadores, pero con todas las personas de Marvel Comics, todos los médicos y los proveedores de atención de salud de Somos, y con todos los neoyorquinos que están listos para ser parte de esta valiente misión de acabar con el COVID en nuestra ciudad. Estar vacunado es el mayor superpoder que tenemos en la lucha contra el COVID-19, pero ningún superpoder es lo suficientemente poderoso para sobrepasar cualquier obstáculo que se interponga en el camino hacia la victoria, particularmente obstáculos tan desalentadores como la inequidad racial, la desinformación y el miedo. Por esta razón, la comunicación personal y honesta, el liderazgo de confianza, la compasión y el mayor recurso que tenemos, la sabiduría y la pasión de nuestros niños, es lo que necesitamos de manera tan urgente. Gracias por elegir ser héroes de la salud pública. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias. This isn't only about the vaccine, though. It is about this great comic book. So we have a recuerdo for you.
Muchísimas gracias.
One of the first comic books given.
Thank you. From Spider-Man, no less. Thank you so much.